Will, you ready to pull up this great idea that Cheyenne blessed us with today? Because there's really nothing going on in the news.
That the
Six
six
brown
brown chicks.
chicks.
Yup, got
Yes,
you.
sir.
Six
Let's
brown
react.
chicks.
Let's just go to some random ones.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, please.
Wait, are they videos?
No, they're just stories.
Ah, got it. Gotcha. Okay.
Let's go.
Shout out to
them
Six
too.
Chicks.
Yeah.
Six brown
Which
chicks.
one? Somebody pick something.
The one above your
This one?
the one in the purple. Yeah, that one.
But on every slide, it's like
Okay.
6 stories. So
Six.
I
Wait,
think
dead
it's
ass?
like 5 or 6 stories on every slide.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Okay.
All
this.
right, who wants to read this first story?
I'll read it. It says my ex.
Dramatically, of course.
My ex, aka my baby mama, has the audacity to try and level up with my son without me.
Okay.
I met her in the projects, and that's where she belongs. She's changing her routine, taking night classes, and she met a lanky, nerdy dude that's helping my son with homework. He took them apartment hunting. I tracked her phone and rode up on him. I was going to knock him out. I approached him with my hand in my pocket, and before I could do anything, he would smile at me with his Glock shoved in my stomach. He did it so smooth that my baby mama thought we was just talking. But this psycho was smiling as he told me he would end me in my sleep and never get caught. She's in love, so I'm trying to put another baby in her to put an end to this, but she refuses to creep with me. Advice.
I love
That's-
this page.
Now that's a very crazy situation.
I love this.
You don't. If you willing to die over your baby mama, then keep testing them.
He's
No,
not.
for real.
He's not. But he's not willing to die over the baby mom because why did you leave her in the first place?
If you want to put another baby in her and you worried about your son,
And you gonna put another baby in her just to leave her alone with 2 kids now?
and then not to mention you got jealous. You jealous that another dude is helping your son and everything.
And then
Yeah,
you talk
and she-
about she won't creep with me. If she's gonna cheat back with you, then that means she's gonna cheat on you when y'all get back together. They just this is
But
so backwards.
but that's my question though. Why did y'all even break up in the first place?
He broke up with her
She-
because he said she's a project chick and that's where she belongs. And now he getting mad because she leveling up. Sir, let that woman live her life.
Right.
Before you die, because homie sound like he trained.
Yeah,
Seriously.
try to get a relationship with your son and let that lady level up.
Please.
Yeah.
Please. Like, leave that jealousy alone. All right, what's next? Ooh, okay. I was miserable and I felt trapped in my 3-year marriage. I was plotting my divorce when my wife became pregnant. She doesn't have a glowing pregnancy. She's rude, emotional, and sick all the time. I hinted that if she's too sick, she should think about ending the pregnancy. She stared at me. Get rid of our baby so you can be free? Nah, boo. We're locked in for life. No, we're not. A baby doesn't keep a husband. I've met someone better and I'm ready to move on. I'm not trying to be an a-hole, but I won't be around when this kid grows up. And I don't think she would make a decent single mom. Time is ticking. How do I convince her to abort before it's too late?
It's already too late.
Wow. Okay. First of all, y'all in the marriage, y'all locked in. Why would you want your wife to abort a baby just because she's going through, the emotional part?
He don't like the wife, Cody. He don't
like
her.
the wife. He was plotting to leave her.
Then why would you marry her then, bro?
It's been 3 years. It might have
It was
started
3
off
years
good.
into it. Yeah, he got her pregnant. He ain't want the baby to come out. And she was like, nah, I'm going to use this baby because
Man. Wow. But to abort the baby though, that's just cold blooded.
It's not cold blooded to abort the baby if she is experiencing that many difficulties. And it's also not cold blooded to end the pregnancy if she really knew that he's not going to be around to take care of the baby and he don't think she's an unfit mother. We don't know if she will be or not. This is just his perspective. But to me,
He said you don't think she would.
to me, it sounds like he needs to face the facts of if you want to leave her and not be around, then you're gonna have to take that baby with your new work. Cause see if your new work is okay with y'all raising the baby. Cause, but also she got a right to the baby too. That's right. Just you put yourself in a series of unfortunate events because you stayed around for 3 years. If you was trapped for 3 years, you did that to yourself. This is one where it's like I really don't even know what to tell you for real.
Right. Just at this point, you ain't no point in aborting the baby. You might as well just have it and
you just gotta take the L, be on child support, and hope for the best. Really nothing else you can do.
This is crazy, man.
That's probably what it would be because he's ready to move on with his new work. And
apparently.
And she seemed like the using the baby as a pawn type already. If she talk about, you think I'm gonna get rid of my baby so you could be free?
That's
at that point, y'all might as well just get the baby up for adoption or something. Because,
I mean, that would be an option, but if she's already saying so you could be free, she's not gonna let that man have his cake and the icing.
Well. Side note, do you think 3 years is enough to how do I say this? They were married for 3 years, right? So is that about the time you would start to have kids in a relationship? You think that's too soon or that's about right, timing wise?
I think I'm sorry. Go ahead, D.
I think timing wise is based on whatever you agree upon together. I don't think there's no, because it could be 3 months if you ready. Yeah. It could be 6 months. It could be next week. Who knows?
Yeah.
I think it depends.
Yeah, D pretty much said what I was going to say. It's just, based on your situation.
Which is why I don't have unprotected sexual activities with anyone I'm not prepared to have a child with.
Facts. Side note, neither is your dad. Moving on.
That's true.
I mean, you so.
Wow. Dang, Will. I wasn't ready for that.
Right. What's the next one?
The next one. I was creeping with the guy next door. I'm still on good terms with his living girlfriend. Both of us are getting evicted. I asked him to collect my packages and keep an eye on my apartment while I went on my birthday cruise. I returned home and this man changed the locks to my apartment and locked me out. Police said it's a civil matter since I gave him access to my place. Apartment management said since I'm 6 months behind on rent, I might as well wait until the eviction and get my things when they're on the curb. Bro, he was evicted. What? He was evicted when I was at sea. He and his girlfriend stored their things in my place and have been hiding out there. I refuse to spend my 30th birthday money on rent, but I'm spending much more on motels. He's a good man, and I know his girlfriend is making him do this to me. Advice.
Bro, where the fuck is your responsibilities at?
Listen, I'm with Cheyenne. Like, get your priorities together.
gangster. At 30
Like,
years
this
old,
is
you
a-
acting like this.
I'm with you, Cheyenne, about what you said about the other one. You did this to yourself, man. You
Man.
just put
Well,
yourself in
how
this
are you?
position.
How are you 6 months behind? And you talk about you refuse to spend your birthday money. So that means you know how to save, or that means you know you working or something. If you got some money for your birthday, that means there's some income coming in. So what was you doing for the past 6 months that you're that far behind in rent?
How can you be 6 months behind? That is crazy.
And go on a
That don't make no
cruise.
sense.
You gonna live
And
on the
refuse to
boat?
spend your birthday money and go on a cruise? Oh my
What is a better
brother.
birthday present than coming home to your house that you get to live in for the next month and not be on the street?
That's crazy, bro.
But I don't
Mm-mm.
understand, what's the relationship between her and the guy?
Like, she was creeping with him.
So
Oh, they were
she's creeping
together.
with him. Yes.
She told
And then
him,
he got a girlfriend that lives with them.
and then
With
okay,
him.
got a living girlfriend, and they're all about to get evicted.
Yeah.
And so she said, "Watch
And the
my."
whole goddamn section getting evicted.
She said, watch my stuff while I go." She went.
On my birthday cruise.
She went on the cruise, came back. He changed the locks.
Lord,
Well,
Jesus.
it's illegal for him to change the locks.
It depends what state we in. Apparently, I guess it's lit over wherever this happened.
Well, it's a civil matter. You gotta go to eviction court. But you can't change the locks unless somebody has been like officially evicted. So if she was never officially evicted, can't nobody change the locks. So I mean, to be honest, she just gotta go to court with squatters' rights. But she creeping. See, once you start adding sexual relations to the mix, that's when stuff starts falling apart.
Lord have mercy. Jesus.
The apartment management told her, since you 6 months, you might as well wait until the eviction. They ain't even tried to collect the money from the girl. They know she ain't
seriously.
paying. They like, yo, it's 6 months. We gonna evict you and you can get your stuff. Like, they ain't even asked about the money. Like, that's crazy.
No,
they knew
because
she was a thing.
6 months, like 3 months past due is like, you know what I mean? 6 months is like, we gave you every chance. And then you chose to go on a cruise. And then you gonna come back talking about, I can't get into my house. It ain't your house because you haven't paid for it in 6 months.
Hello.
What? Mm-mm. So what advice is she looking for?
It shouldn't be no advice.
I think she
because at the end she said he's a good man. I know his girlfriend making him do this to me.
He ain't that good of a man if he changing your life.
Your priorities is just
jacked there.
It's delusional because you're focused on the man and not focused on where you about to live. What?
That's
you
crazy.
You saying he a good man? What? You 6 months behind. Let's figure that out first.
And even if he was a good man, he got a girlfriend now.
This person said, what advice do you need? You trust a cheating man to watch your apartment that you don't pay rent for. You made all the wrong decisions already. Right. Continue.
And then went on a cruise. They didn't even mention the cruise.
Sure did. What's the next one, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. When we were married 8 years ago, my wife was in college and working 2 jobs to take care of her 3 kids. I married her. We had a son together, and she's dropped out, stopped working, and lays around playing on her phone all day. My one job doesn't pay enough for us to live decently, but she refuses to help out. She says she needs to be home to raise our son. He's 5 now, but she's too lazy to enroll him in kindergarten. And she expects the other kids to do all the chores. Teens don't clean up, so we live in trash.
Oh.
Only time she rolls off the couch is to collect her Amazon packages off the porch. I don't want to abandon my wife and kids, but I'm almost there. Advice.
Go ahead and abandon them. Get your son and roll out. I wouldn't even blame him for that.
Yeah. Run away, bro.
I wouldn't even blame him for taking his own biological child and getting up out of there and leave them other 3 kids behind. They don't want to clean up. Good. Let them live in squalor then.
Wow.
Yeah, if I'm him, I'm dipping. I'm out. I'm gonna
so somebody. Yeah. Somebody said in the comments, enroll your kid in school. It's not hard. Create a budget based on what you can do. Let her know the budget and that you can't continue down this path financially. Collectively clean the house with your children and let everyone know it's up to them to keep it up.
That's common sense advice. These people don't have common sense.
Well, common sense ain't common. That's the sad part.
That's common sense advice. No, he gotta go. He gotta go.
That's sad.
He gotta
What's the next one?
Go, and he gotta make his own budget, because if you were someone who had 3 kids and you was working your way through school and then you met a man and decided that you need to stay at home to raise a baby, but the baby's 5, you didn't put the baby in school. No, she had chances to show that she's incapable of following the budget. She's incapable of cleaning up. She had chances to show. At this point, it's time for that man to take his biological child and get the hell out of there.
Yeah, because she's going to keep ordering them Amazon packages.
So
she's not going to stick to no budget. No. At 5 years old, at 5 years old, you didn't have the baby in no Head Start. You didn't have a baby in K4 or nothing like that. You had multiple chances to show the type of woman that you were. You are not the woman I thought you were when I married you. I'm out.
Next. Question number 5, Cody.
Number 5. On Thanksgiving, my child told me, almost in a whisper, that grandma's gonna die on Christmas. I punished her for saying such an ugly thing. Lo and behold, my mother passed away in her sleep on 12/24. My child's presence soothed me, helped me with my grieving process. I imagine that my daughter still has a connection with my beloved mother, or at least she has premonitions. I asked my daughter when I was going to pass away. My daughter hugged me and buried her head in my arms. She had tears in her eyes. She tells me, when mommy finds out about your girlfriend, I've been careful so no one knows about my girlfriend. We use burner phones. We're discreet at work. We link at a motel 40 miles away from town. What more can I do to conceal my affair? My wife,
no, sir, you need to stop.
Wait, my wife can be the violent type. She stabbed her own brother when he stole her credit card. I'm afraid to take that dirt now. Help.
You
better do exactly what the fuck your daughter said.
You better stop cheating.
Secret relationship.
Please stop cheating. Please stop cheating. Just please, because your wife she's her. She will, tear you up. She will kill you, bro.
Or do the right thing. If you don't want to be with the wife, then break up with her and then make the side chick the main chick. But you don't fool with no kids and no premonitions, bro.
No,
that's not something to play around with.
You seen 6 Sense?
Because listen, with kids, and I don't mean to shift this in the spiritual aspect, but kids, because they're so innocent, they're able to see things in the spiritual realm a lot more clear, and they're able to just see say what they see. So if they see monsters, they really seeing demons. Or if they say something like this, grandma's going to pass away, 9 times out of 10, you might want to listen.
I wouldn't play around with those kids.
He said, "What can I do? It's still not fair. That pussy willing to die for, brother?
Apparently,
he don't even care. He's trying to hide it better.
If you really are willing to die for your side piece,
you willing to die for that pussy.
You gotta make her the main piece. You gotta make her the main, John.
That's insane.
Because the fact that the Lord decided to tell your daughter grandma about to die on Christmas and then dies Christmas Eve, I think you might want to get it together.
ASAP. Especially if he said I've been doing my best to conceal this relationship.
So that means you're doing it intentionally. So
And the daughter obviously wouldn't know. Well, she seemed like a young child. If the daughter wouldn't know about it, and she said when she found out about your girlfriend, sir, your child is special. First of all, you need to take your kid somewhere because your kid is special. Second, you need to make the main. You gotta make the side the main, or
you better do something,
or just ditch the side altogether.
You gotta stop cheating,
or die. You can do that too.
That's the
ride into the wheels fall off,
or die. Or die box.
All right. So what's the sixth question? Let me see. Oh Jesus, that was a long one. Question 6. I come from a long line of alcoholics, thus I've never had a drink. I smoke crack though.
All right.
And I've always kept a job and a decent enough life.
Okay.
My plug. Wait.
I was not expecting that. What?
Me neither. Hell? My plug drug dealer.
You smoke crack though.
That's what she said. So I smoke crack though. My plug drug dealer says cocaine shipments are hard to get these days, so he's transitioning from crack to locally made meth.
Oh, see?
He gave me a hit, and I ruined my life in a week. I slept with everybody and anybody who would come to my bed. Bed bugs, real and imaginary, feasted on my skin. I scratched myself until I bled. I didn't sleep for days. A sex partner told me I was running outside dead of winter wearing nothing but boots. So he and my neighbor brought me back home. I'm sure the 3 of us had sex. I lost my job for trying to F in a storage closet. But I loosely recall taking nasty pics and making XXX videos with others while I was high. I'm living with my sister. I changed my appearance and I'm trying to find another job. But the shame is consuming me.
Aww.
I see men in the street smiling at me knowingly, and I wonder if they have me on video doing nasty things. I'm losing my mind. Meth scared me and I vowed to never go back. But I want to hit meth just once more to forget what I've done. Help.
I feel bad for that person.
Dude, you weren't supposed to laugh. You weren't supposed to laugh, bro. You weren't supposed to laugh.
No, because that's a real problem. All the rest of these people coming on here, like that, their bullshit is bullshit. That's a real problem. This young woman said, I got addiction that runs in my family. I stayed away from alcohol. I couldn't get away from the crack though. Couldn't get crack. Now you on meth. Meth then turn your life upside down.
In a week.
In a week.
In a week.
And then you slept with everybody and anybody.
And it's crazy because she don't even remember doing it, and it wasn't even her doing it. It's just because that meth was so strong, and that addiction gene and her family is probably so like because at the end of the thing she talked about, I want to hit that joint one more time.
So apparently you was enjoying it, even though you don't know you was enjoying it.
But of course she was enjoying it, but she was on because I don't treat a drug problem like a drug problem. I treat it like a health problem. Like if she's sick, she gotta get some help. But obviously she wanna get her life back on track. She changed her appearance. She feels the shame of feeling like, damn, I was really out here in the streets doing it. And I don't know who I did it with. That is so sad. I feel bad for her for real. Wow.
She's like what Rihanna said, you better go to rehab.
Yeah, she shouldn't I mean, because we don't know what other demons she battling in her life.
Yeah, so she need rehab.
She had to do crack.
She need rehab. She need therapy. She need everything on the real tip.
She gotta get her self-esteem back together first. Yeah, that's crazy. I understand, especially as a woman. Like we are so shamed. We are so shamed when we have sex outside of our relationships, and then like a lot of men do.
Fucking lying.
We are.
Dang, D. Dang,
Women are so shamed, like for being promiscuous outside of a relationship. Women are shamed for that, and then that's the very thing that men want. Like the very thing they want is like a promiscuous woman who's never been touched. So like to know that she was doing sexual things for meth, like if she was just on like a bender, just going crazy, that I feel bad for her. That's actually the saddest one I've ever seen ever. Like I actually feel bad.
I don't know why you said it. This made me laugh.
That don't make me laugh because it's not. I don't think anything is funny about addiction.
No, I'm not laughing about that. I'm laughing at fucking Cody reading. That's what I was laughing at for real. It made me laugh because he just kept. The story just kept getting worse, but Cody's voice didn't match the story getting more somber.
Oh.
That's why I was laughing. Because Cody's like, yeah, I smoked meth, I lost my job, I got caught having sex in the bathroom, and then I just kept buying more and more and more. And yada yada, I'm high, I love being high. I moved with my sister, I'm still high, and I can't find another job. I'm high. That's all I kept hearing, but Cody's voice didn't change, so it made me laugh. I thought that shit was hilarious.
That's sad. I pray
but the
for
story
that.
Is sad, Joe. Like,
no, yeah. it really is.
Don't do fucking meth, kids. Jesus.
Or any other harsh drug, period.
None, man. Just
don't.
In the words of Stephen A. Smith.
please
Stay
please
off the weed.
Stay off the weed.
That's what he said. Wow, that was a wow.
Hey.
We gotta do this again.
Right, y'all ready to?
This is interesting.
Nah, that was cool. I like that. That was a great idea.
I've been getting on Six Brown Chicks at work sometimes just to pass the time. I'll be reading some of those stories sometimes.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Give me one sec. Let me reset the IG real quick since it's about to tap an hour, and then we can do what tier lists are next, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. Yeah, I have it pulled up. Let me reset Insta real quick.
Tyler Perry.
It's tier time.
That boy TP.
Let's see. That's some crazy ass stories, man. Damn.
Bro, you ain't lying. It's just
now what was that dude trying to fuck with that secret agent? Get out of here. That's
what? The kid is crazy. Your child has ESP.
What's
and you out here playing.
And that one, that is the craziest one. Because instead of him saying, how can I end this side relationship? This nigga said, how can I conceal it better? Like, you gonna die.
No, seriously, bro.
Nah, he wilding for that shit.
You must got a real death wish, man.
For real.
That thing be doing something to him.
If that coochie is willing to die for,
Nah, it's never that.
None of it is.
It must be
Never
top
that.
notch.
Let's see.
It's one of those. No, that's the wrong one.
All right.
I'm willing to die for it.
All right, let me pull it
I
up.
almost say it's that moment where black men don't cheat.
Oh God.
The black man.
Y'all, everybody.
Black men cheat. Any man can cheat.
You shouldn't, because why you want to hurt somebody like that? That's fucked up.
What, to cheat on somebody?
Yeah. I'd rather end it than cheat. That's crazy.
I would too.